Crazy conspiracy time! Hey guys, MasakoX here. Now this is just a quick theory video concerning the identity of Android 21, one of the new characters to be revealed in the latest batch of leaks and scans from Dragon Ball FighterZ. You know, the really popular game that is probably going to refresh the entire Dragon Ball Z gaming market for an eternity. You know, that one. She's been taking the internet by storm, and I think you can all assume why. 'Cause she's the bad guy! Or could be. What are you thinking of? For those of you who aren't aware or haven't been keeping up with FighterZ news, and I suggest you should because it looks like an amazing game and probably the most exciting one since Dragon Ball Fusions came out, and the most exciting pure fighting game in, like, ever. Arc System Works, the makers of Blaze Blue, have been charged in making a Dragon Ball FighterZ game made in the same vein, and it looks glorious. And now, we see Android 21, who has also been designed by Toriyama. So this is the Toriyama design. He and Arc System Works are coming up with a story that deviates from the original one. It's almost like we're dealing with a what-if situation here, and you know how much we all like a good what-if here. According to Silicon Arrow, the guys who broke the news yesterday, Android 21 is indeed a unique character to the game. Much about the mysterious scientist Android 21 remains unknown, but they say she's a scientist whose intellect equals that of Dr. Gero's. She'll play a big role in the game's main story mode that tells a what-if story featuring Android 16. Now, in an English translation of this scan, we get even more details. Encounter this character through the wonderfully animated main story model. Could Android 21 be the one behind this recent activity? The restarted Android 16 is in talks with 21. Seems like their stories are connected. Could she be connected with his resurrection? Now this got me thinking. Yeah, sure, her design is great and I love it to bits. But the connection that she has to 16, as well as the whole fact that her intellect rivals Dr. Gero's, really spoke out to me. And also, she's got a ring on. Could she be, and hear me out here, the cybernetic recreation of Dr. Gero's estranged wife, and then in turn, 16's mother? Or at least of the original number 16, the son that was based? Is she the missing link in the cyborg family tree? Now, if you think I'm just barking up a ridiculously Dragon Ball themed tree here, hear me out. Back in 2014, we got a lot of information from Toriyama himself in the full color manga story of Dragon Ball Z about the identities of 16, 17, and 18. 17 and 18 were based off actual humans, Lapis and Lazuli, and number 16 was based off Dr. Gero's son who was felled in battle. The following quote from that book says the following about 16. The model for number 16 was Dr. Gero's son who died young long ago. He was a high-ranking soldier in the Red Ribbon Army, but he was felled by an enemy bullet. Having a special place in his heart for his own child, Gero gave number 16 great power and a fearsome explosive mechanism, but not wanting him to be destroyed in battle if possible. He gave him a gentle personality, which caused number 16 to become a failure. Now that I actually read that comment again, it sounds kind of odd. Why give your creation a gentle personality if you want him to be a killing machine? What? Could he have recreated his original wife who had died long ago, and then because she was so smart, she went AWOL to do her own thing? And she hasn't been seen since? Ooh, the mysteries are ripe here, and FighterZ is gonna have a hugely fantastic time in trending tabs all across the world. Now please note, this is all conjecture and this could be completely wrong when we actually get more information about this or when the game comes out, but come on, it's still pretty exciting to think about. Not only are the resemblance in her hair and eye colour noteworthy for number 16, but her motive also makes sense as well. Having found out that her son's likeness was killed by Perfect Cell, yet also a creation from Dr. Gero, so yeah, bit of feelings there, she would do everything in her power to make sure that her son, or at least the robotic facsimile of her son, could then actually walk the earth once again. Yeah, it's not her actual son, but the principle is there, dang it! She has the intellect to make that happen because, as the statements say, she is equal to Dr. Gero's brain power, or maybe even greater, because she seems to be a little bit more stable. I mean, except for the bedhead hairdo here, but yeah, hey, priorities. But why would Gero actually make number 21? Maybe when he turned himself into an android and became Android 20, at the same time, he then made number 21. So, you know, husband and wife in holy robotrimony. She would be his final creation before his own children offed him back in the Android saga, as we know. It's intriguing, don't you think? There is plenty to think about before the game comes out properly in February. And again, a lot of information can come between now and then, and I could be completely wrong. But come on, you gotta admit, the mother of number 16 jumping into the fray to avenge her fallen son and actually seek out the ones that brought his demise at the hands of Cell, you know? I wonder if there might be some interesting dialogue there. It's really exciting! And I just thought I'd share it with you. I could not keep this to myself. I thought I'd provide some food for thought for you. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with what I just said? Or do you have your own theory concerning Android 21? Do you like her character in general? I know I do. Leave a comment below and let's get this theory discussion going. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next one, be sure to like and subscribe. Catch you later.